大家好，歡迎嚟到我哋嘅 channel 啊！請記得訂閱翻我哋嘅 channel， 同埋就係 like 翻我哋條片先。今日我哋繼續玩呢個霍格華茲的傳承啊！咁就我哋做呢個任務就係悲傷與復仇呢一個支線任務嚟嘅。咁就係同阿立立傾偈先。咁因為上次我哋就喺個火灰蛇嘅基地度救咗佢啦。咁我而家就望一望地圖，我哋要去邊啦？好似係去呢個霍格華茲嘅大廳嘅地方，冇錯。咁我哋過去先。咁就過到嚟大廳嘅地方，見到立立啦。
I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
佢阿媽都擔心佢，其實都正常啦。
I don't blame her for being concerned. We have been involved in some dangerous activities.
As the Ashwinders were locking me up and threatening my life, it did occur to me that my mother may have been right.
Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not.
完全冇做嘢喎，嗰個
Hannah is
新
as
格
strong
警
as
官。
ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear.
頭先好似係個翻譯有啲問題，佢應該係佢阿爸用變形魔法就將自己變咗做長頸鹿。
How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
咁就我哋問佢。
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
再問下佢阿媽係咪仲俾佢咁樣出去
As you saw,
對
she
呢
worries a
個
great deal.
對抗呢個火灰蛇
She
呢
is
個
an
組織？
excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way, but that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed.
哇，佢解決咗哈洛之後，仲想解決埋呢
You
個
deserve all of the
羅克
praise you
姆。
have received.
睇下先，呢個任務係咪完咗啊？即係話睇下先，冇任何指示出現喎，應該就完咗啦。咁啊，咁我哋就去呢一個揾阿塞巴斯蒂安傾下偈啦。因為好似話佢想喺所羅門唔知情嘅情況下同安妮交談啊，咁就希望唔好搞出啲咩大頭佛啦佢。應該就世界地圖嘅，我哋要返嚟呢條村呢個位置。
Wonder who lives here.
佢哋喺呢邊。落去。哎，見到佢哋啦。
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I
哦，
see
即係
her?
所羅門想帶走佢個妹喎，離開呢個塞巴斯蒂安。
Sebastian,
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
喺地下墓穴入面先有用。
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
問下佢阿叔會唔會告發我哋
Do
呢？
you think your uncle would tell anyone at the ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse and fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
即係其實佢都係估下估
Good
下
luck
嘅
with
啫喎。
Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb.
哦，又係要等消息。
See you soon.
好啦，咁我哋而家就應該可以過返去個主線任務嗰邊啦。呢、個山的陰影下，咁就喺塞巴斯蒂安度收到隻貓頭鷹，佢就想我哋幫手揾呢個三聯畫嘅最後一幅。 咁我哋就去揾佢見面啦。地點呢，就係喺好遠喎，我哋要行過去喎，慢慢。好啦，我哋過到嚟任務地點，見到塞巴斯蒂安啦，到咗夜晚之後，同佢傾下偈先。
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time, it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
哇！佢話我哋唔幫佢喎。
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly.
我哋要行返上去呢個接
Keep
反
close eye
處。
out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard local hamlet valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
有幾個？我轉翻我啲睇下先，應該係呢個啊嘛。
Quietly now. You ought to cut back on pudding. Mistook you for a troll the other day.
Triptych totalis.
我轉埋個咩先？不寫咒呢個我中意用。哦，要用呢招先。搞掂。
Ranrock's loyalists deserve the same fate.
解決咗一班蘭洛克嘅手下啦，咁我哋就繼續行。
Thestrals overhead. Some consider them a bad omen.
Not everyone does.
前面有道鬼馬，哇！喺呢度有個洞穴喎。
I'm making small talk.
唔理啦，
I'm not gonna trek up this
做
mountain
咗
in
繼續做
silence.
主線任務先。
Bye.
Kill any who trespass.
又有妖精追隨者喎呢
Let's
度，
go.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
唔理啦，打
I'm through planning.
Rather unwise coming back this way.
搞掂，升起咗佢就冇問題啦。睇下先，呢個我哋用古代魔法。後面就有個咯，原來。哇！呢度都仲有個。會避開。落咗有人射嘢出嚟㗎。小心啲先，我哋要入去。過嚟。哇！上面個有啲麻煩。古代魔法，搞掂。應該冇人啊嘛。
Revelio. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep going.
仲有好多嘢未執，呢個執唔到嘅。
Revelio.
越牆石嚟嘅，即係嗰邊嗰啲。咁啊，呢度入嚟，我哋執晒啦，繼續行。
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
喺上面啊，佢哋。
Silver belongs to us, whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that, Goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
直接上去打啦，咁我哋兩個啫。
You'll regret coming here.
Confringo. Levioso.
Just you wait till I'm solid ground.
搞掂。
All of Ranrock's loyalists deserve
Revelio.
fate. Nice work.
其實感覺呢度可能用呢個綠莫斯會比較好啊。呢度，誒有個埲牆嘅喎。入去，有嘢執啊！親愛居民，根據魔法部對非法養殖蛇妖傳聞一事嘅調查，你嘅雞舍檢查預計喺2個禮拜後進行，確認你嘅屋企冇蟾蜍。如果有非法養殖嘅行為，懲罰係終身監禁喺阿茲卡班。呢度到底係咩事呢？好，走啦我哋。
Confringo.
I agree. Only good wizards are dead wizard. Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard.
Ranrock won't be stopped!
再嚟一個古代魔法，哇！好多人，好多人。
Accio, Leviosa, Defender, Confringo, Protego, Stupefy.
OK，
This must be it.
Sebastian, wait.
Wait. For what?
越嚟越唔對路呢個塞巴斯蒂安。
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lord Gok said,
Oh, your goblin friend?
stop it. That's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing. To find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lord Gok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the best
咁
of
順
me.
攤嘅，有
I
啲奇
have
怪
been
啊
for a。while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Revelio.
喂，呢度有好嘢執，執完先。睇下先，呢邊都有好多嘢執嘅。差唔多啦，我哋入去呢個高塔隧道。哇！喺呢個高塔隧道，我哋要揾符文喎，可能會有場大戰都話唔定啊。咁就我諗今日我哋揾到呢度為止先啦。如果大家想睇我哋入呢一個高塔洞穴嘅話，就請記得係訂閱翻我哋嘅 channel 同埋 like 翻我哋條片啊！我哋下次再同大家繼續玩啦，多謝大家，拜拜。
呢條片去到呢度就完嘅啦，記得訂翻嚟 channel，同埋撳埋下面小鐘仔，我哋下次再見，拜拜。